Good morning. It is Wednesday, which means it is weekly weigh-in and weekly meeting topic day. I'm hoping that the sound adjusts. My new microphone has still not come in. It's supposed to be here today, but I didn't want to wait. So hopefully by now the sound has adjusted and I haven't said anything important yet. So we'll start with the weigh-in. If you watched my video on Sunday, my Sunday confessional, you know I had a very high point weekend and I ended my week -10 in the weeklies. Yeah. So I was not expecting much at weigh-in Tuesday night. I should have seen the writing on the wall. You know I've talked about hormonal issues before, that I'm definitely perimenopausal. It's been since November. Should have seen the writing on the wall. I was exhausted over the weekend. I was kind of emotional and picky and not even paying attention. 2 hours before my weigh-in, guess what shows up? So, on top of being -10 in the weeklies, my hormones are out of whack. But it doesn't matter. I'm still going to weigh in. I was pleasantly surprised. Did I have a gain? I did. I was fully expecting it, especially not only with the -10 in the weeklies, but then I gained 0.2. I'm thrilled. I know it's probably wrong to be thrilled with a gain, but for going that deep into my weeklies and then after 4 months, yeah, I'm okay with a 0.2 gain. So I am looking forward to next week. I feel like I'm going to have a good handle and hopefully that 0.4 will be, or 0.2 will be right off. So there is my 0.2 and that makes me an even 137, which is a little higher than I like. I really like 136, but I will take 137. Absolutely. So there was my weigh-in. I am quite pleased. Do I think that I can go -10 into my weeklies and only have a tiny little gain every week? No, but just goes to show you. So let's move on to the meeting topic. Funny that this was the meeting topic after my Sunday confessional and talking about real life and nobody's perfect, because guess what the meeting topic is? Hey, nobody's perfect. It says, spoiler, trying to be perfect is unrealistic and it can actually take us further from our goals. Science shows that accepting imperfections because we're human can actually bring us closer to where we want to be. So cut yourself some slack. See what happens when you accept your imperfections using 1 or 2 of these strategies. It'll help you in the moment and set you up for success in the future. You know I say it all the time. It doesn't matter where you are on your journey. If you're just beginning, if you're in the middle, if you're a lifetime member below goal. Nobody's perfect. And if somebody tells you they're perfect, they're lying. You can do things to help you have a perfect day on plan, but you're never going to have all perfect days on plan. You can do things to set you up to be better than you were the day before, but not perfect. We are not perfect. We are human. So let's remember that and let's give ourselves, you know, my favorite word, let's give ourselves a little bit of grace. Now, I'm not saying give yourself so much grace that you are off plan every day. It's one thing to have, like I did on Saturday, a very high point dinner that I really didn't need all that food. But you know what? I did it. I gave myself grace. If I did it again on Sunday and went, I'm just going to give myself some grace. Then I did it again on Monday. I'm going to be kind to myself and give myself a little grace. That's not the right attitude either. That's going in the opposite direction. So we need a good balance there. You need to accept your imperfections. You need to accept when you haven't had a good day, but you can't reason it away all the time by, well, I love myself and I'm going to give myself that self-love. Sometimes we have to get a little hard on ourselves and give ourselves a little bit of tough love. So just remember that too. But the first thing they tell you, the little strategy, is focus on how it feels when you think about someone or even a pet who really cares about you. Absolutely. You know, I look at my husband and my kids, and they are so proud of me, and they care so much about my journey and what I have accomplished and what I continue to accomplish. And that makes me feel really good that I want to continue on. I want to continue making them proud. I want to continue making myself proud. I want to continue being on this health journey. You know, I've gotten off of my blood pressure medications and I never want to go back on them again. You know, I can run 5 miles without even, I don't want to say without struggling, but I can run 5 miles. I never would have been able to do that 2 years ago. So, you know, like, these are the things you have to remember. Focus on how it feels and how good it feels and how proud you are of yourself and how proud other people are of you. Second, visualize the qualities of someone you look up to and identify 3 things you have in common. Who is someone that you want to emulate? Who is someone that you feel is a good example? Look at them and say, you know, this is why I feel they're a good example to me. You know, they're dedicated. They accept their imperfections. They try to help others. They find 3 things and realize, you know what? I do that too. You know, I try to better myself. I try to do this. I try to do that. And realize that those people that you look up to, you have those same qualities in you. So let them shine. Number 3, notice what happens when you show yourself the same kindness that you would show a child who made a mistake. We all have days. We all have days where we eat too much. We all have days where we eat the wrong things. This is a lifelong journey. You're going to have those days. Definitely try keeping it to a day and not having that day turn into a week, or that week turn into a month, or that month turning into throwing in the towel completely. We definitely have to rein it in, but we can't beat ourselves up. Let's say you're teaching a child to ride a bike and they're struggling. Are you going to berate them? Are you going to yell at them? Are you going to tell them they're no good? Are you going to tell them they're a failure? Absolutely not. So why, when you have a bad meal or a bad day, even a bad couple days, why would you berate yourself? Show yourself the same kindness and the same patience that you would show that child. You know, we have to be kind to ourselves. It's so easy to be kind to other people, but so hard to be kind to ourselves. And that is number 1. You need to be kind to yourself. Not saying to let it go, let it go, let it go, like I said in the beginning, but you need to be kind to yourself. You need to show yourself that patience. You need to show yourself that forgiveness. And you need to move on, because if you forgive yourself, it's easier to move on. If you're dwelling on it and dwelling on it and dwelling on it, it's not going to be easy to put it behind you and move on. Number 3. Or I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, number 4, and hold that thought. I will be right back. I am being interrupted. Sorry about that. The next thing that they recommend is writing down 3 things about yourself that you are grateful for today. It can be anything. You could just be grateful that, not even about yourself, but that the sun is shining. We have had so much rain here in Jersey that any day I see a little bit of sun, I get excited. And try to write down nice positive things. Like, you know, maybe like I did, that you had a gain on the scale, but maybe there's a non-scale victory in there somewhere. Maybe you had a great experience with something, anything that's positive and anything that will help you to be kind to yourself. It could be anything from mental to physical to spiritual, anything. Just 3 things that you're really, really, truly grateful for in your heart. It could be something as broad as, I'm grateful for WW, because without WW, I wouldn't be here today. You know, and you don't have to, you know, be a scholar to do this. Lastly, the most important one, I've said it 100 times, you will hear it 100 times. Treat yourself like you would treat a friend. If you have a bad day, a bad meal, a bad week, you're going to beat yourself up. We all do it. It's in us. Let's say your friend came to you and said, oh my gosh, I had the worst day. I ate like 100 points. That's it. I'm done. Are you going to say to that friend, you're a loser. I can't believe you did that. You have no self-control. Oh my gosh, why are you even doing this? Heck no, we're not going to say that. We're going to tell them, you know what? We're all human. It's okay. We have our bad days. Pick yourself up. I'll help you. What can I do for you? That's what we're going to say to a friend. So why is it so hard to say that to ourselves? Why? That is the most important thing. If you take nothing away from this video, take away that you need to treat yourself the way you would treat a friend. That's the most important thing. Treat yourself with some kindness. So that is it for the weekly topic this week. Nobody's perfect. Remember that. No one. It doesn't matter if you're at Lifetime. It doesn't matter if you are just starting out. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you have a YouTube channel. It doesn't matter if you have a website. No one is perfect. We're all in this together. We need to embrace our imperfections, and we need to lift each other up and help each other along the way. That's what we need to do, because we can all do this. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Really. So the recipe on the back, not something I'll probably make. Slow cooker pears in a port wine sauce. They're beautiful. 5 points on all plans. Pears, lemon juice, a ruby port, packed brown sugar, and a cinnamon stick. They're probably delicious if you like port wine, which I don't like wine, so definitely wouldn't be for me, but very beautiful and would make a nice, you know, platter on the table. So there you have it. My weigh-in after my confessional Sunday and the weekly meeting topic. Just remember, we're not perfect. Be kind to yourself. We got this. We've got this. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you know someone who needs to hear these words, please share this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love you to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how your week went, how your weigh-in went, and let me know what you do to try to crush that I need to be perfect, because and it's okay. It's okay. Embrace your imperfections. I know I do. Have a great day, and I will see you later on in the day for a full day of eating on WW.